Oh, sorry, I didn't see you or hear you because I have my AirPods in.
I just wanna be the one you love. I just want.
Alright, so basically, hi! Thought you'd seen the last of me, I bet. Just kidding, I'm still making videos because I enjoy them. So if you've got an issue with it, just take it up with someone that's not me. Okay? There we go. So, I was going to make this video and I was going to make it about this guy that I know. He's a really great guy. And he has been a friend of mine for a really long time, and his name's Jeremy. Okay? His name's Jeremy. He's a great guy, and I'm sure that you will meet him in the future. But today's not that day, okay? So I'm sorry for everybody that was super excited to see Jeremy, but he's not here. He is in Florida surfing with his bros and pulling hella house. That's what he's doing. That kind of rhymed. I thought it would be hilarious to read some fan fiction and then like act it out, okay? So a lot of YouTubers do this, but they do it with like fan fictions about themselves. But I'm not famous, so that is not an option for me. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to read this fan fiction that I found that is super, super interesting. It's called Moving in the Neighborhood, and it's about Shawn Mendes. Yeah, we're just going to read it, and we're going to pretend like it's us, and it's going to be a great time, and we're going to have a blast, okay? So, yeah, that's the sitch. For sake of this video, we're going to name this person Matilda. Okay, her name's going to be Matilda. So, Matilda just moved in her new neighborhood. She didn't want to move, but due to family problems, she had no choice. Matilda sighed and walked into the house. It was a one-story, two-bedroom, and two-bathroom house. It was pretty nice and simple. Matilda walked into one of the bathrooms and stood still, gazing at herself in the mirror. She knew why she had to look. She knew why she had to look like a boy. It kept her identity a secret from the public. Why does she have to pretend to? Why does she Oh well, I guess we're just gonna, we'll probably figure that out later. Her hair was short like a boy and green. Her shirt was, I don't know what FC stands for, whatever, and goes down to her mid-thigh like a boy. Her shorts were black and were just past her knees like a boy. Matilda sighed, looking at herself. She took a glance at her bandaged arm and shivered, thinking of how she got it. Flashback. Come on. Okay, we need a boy's name. Jeremy. Come on, Jeremy, let's ride in my new Mustang, said your friend Aim. I'm guessing that's Amy? Amy? She was already in the car waiting for you. You tried to convince her not to, but she had drank. She wasn't drunk, but you weren't about to take that risk. Annoyed, she pulled you in the car. She drove off while it started raining. As time went by, Amy went faster and faster, and it scared you. Amy, I think you should slow down, you state in a weary tone in your voice. You're such a baby. I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far. That was the last thing Amy had said before crashing into a pole. Your eyes widened and you look at your bandaged arm. That was a month ago and you only survived. You wished you had another friend that could calm you down. Alright, now this is Shawn Mendes' point of view. Shawn Mendes says, "Hey mom, look, a new neighbors." I say, "Maybe they have a child." I told my mom I was going to meet the new neighbors and will be back later. I went to the house and knocked on the front door. A boy about 5 inches shorter than me came out. I waved and he slightly smiled. "Hello, I'm Shawn Mendes," I tell the boy. He responded with a hello, and we ended up talking for about a minute. He explained he needed to go, and I told him I'll see him at school. He nodded in response and shut the door. So now it's back to Matilda. You were shocked. A boy talked to you. You went to your new room and sat on the bed. The bed was covered with boxes filled with all your stuff. You sat down on the bed anyways, and all you could think about in that moment was how that boy talked to you. He said his name was Shawn Mendes. Cool name, huh? Next thing that came to your mind was and made you mad and angry, and all these emotions that you didn't want to feel was going to school. Okay. Oh, how you hated school. You wish you could never go to school. Time skip. You finally looked at your now finished room and smiled. You weren't hungry, so you went to sleep, thinking of Shawn Mendes. I know that's what I do when I go to sleep. I think of Shawn Mendes. Alright, now we're back to Shawn Mendes' point of view. Alright. I laid on my bed trying to sleep, but I couldn't. I sighed, rubbing my head thinking of Matilda. Is it normal to think about a person you just met this much? Is Shawn Mendes gay? Is that what's happening here? I like the way he smiled. His hair, I just think he's... Oh, God, what am I thinking? Oh, you know, Shawn Mendes is starting to find out that he's gay, too. It's okay. Oh! Yeah, that feels like a good place to stop for me. That was that. That was me reading Shawn Mendes fan fiction and then acting it out. Alright, well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then share it with your grandma or something. Or that's all. That's it. Alright, so I'll see you next week. Yup. Goodbye.